Good morning. Hi, this is Eric Lehman, and welcome to another day of Morning is Broken, and I Don't Want to Fix It. It is such a great, beautiful Sunday morning here in Ithaca, New York, and just having a great time with, well, as I may have spoke of yesterday, I was giddy with the idea of seeing some special people play some great music as they released their new CD, and that's exactly what happened and how my night began. Had a great dinner and just felt really surrounded by love on a musical level, on a personal level, on a friend level. It was just a really great day to be. Just great day to be. So, and this morning's meditation was just really, it's really potent, really powerful. Um, the the poem that I was blessed with um, is called Reverence, and this is by Hafiz. Reverence. Because there is nothing outside of my master's body, I try to show reverence to all things. Because there is nothing inside of my master's body, I am saved from all reason and surrender understanding. No wonder, Hafiz, it's been unusual for a smile to forsake you. So that was the Hafiz reading of the day, the morning. And then this morning also, my most favorite verse of the Tao Te Ching, verse 27, called Living by Your Inner Light, showed up. So I'm just going to read this one as well. 27th verse, Living by Your Inner Light. A knower of truth travels without leaving a trace, speaks without causing harm, gives without keeping an account. The door he shuts, though having no lock, cannot be opened. The knot he ties, though using no cord, cannot be undone. Be wise and help all beings impartially, abandoning none. Waste no opportunities. This is called following the light. What is a good man but a bad man's teacher? What is a bad man but a good man's job? If the teacher is not respected and the student not cared for, confusion will arise, however clever one is. This is the great secret. So wow, there's so much duality in all of that. There's a lot of wisdom out there that says it's important to surround yourself with positive and uplifting people. And so I've heard that a lot, and I actually do try to do that. And then sort of, knowing that I've also called myself part of the healing community, I have to check my own strength and make sure that I'm ready to dive in and share my energy where it may come across what others might call bad people. Um, and I guess, in some ways, I also get to own that I might be labeled a bad person by some. So I think it's just a very interesting connected spiral in that we're only um, we're only as good as and as bad as we allow ourselves to be. And what I mean by that is, there are levels of healing, levels of experience um, that we are probably going to go through right now, even though it was sort of brought upon by at least 7 generations of buildup. So the truth is that we're all connected by some cord, and we are all each other's jobs. So I believe that firmly, is that there's no way of separating any one person from any other, no matter what we judge in them or in ourselves. There are times where I felt like I was in a way, the bad person, and I didn't feel like I was deserving of someone else's time or love. And it was a very isolating experience for me. I found myself, putting myself in my own cave, in my own lockup, and that served no one. So I didn't even make myself available for a good person to help teach me or make me their job. And I definitely didn't recognize the goodness in me um, along the way. And I lived in sort of a black and white dichotomy where, if I could do one wrong, I was just a bad person. And now I am more gentle with myself, and therefore I get to be more gentle with others. And that's the truth of it all, is that I think that's where the levity of Hafiz really um, comes in quite handily, in that when we stop thinking and we give up, and we just surrender to the greatness inside of us, sort of, again, good and bad disappear, and all we're left with is love and bliss. And so I'm just really amazed by the alignment between the two, the poem and the verse, and just kind of how it sort of manifests in the conversations I had before, and the conversations that are just kind of starting up today. And so I'm just really excited to share from a place of just true gratitude for in a way admitting, in humility, that I've been both the good and bad person over time, and I will probably still be both the good and bad person in the future. And I think there's like a faith component there that says, if I surrender to a higher power, and just know that that if I'm in a moment of badness, that a good person is going to be there to teach me a lesson. And if I'm in a moment of goodness, then I'm going to take it upon my heart to seek out someone that may have been labeled bad by others, and extend my heart. And I believe that, like, that's where Hafiz was like coming from, is just by saying that, like, he all there is left to do for Hafiz is smile and just be in bliss. And that, it is unusual for a smile to forsake you. Like, how great is that? How great is it to know that your steady state is smiling? That's who I want to be. That's how I want to live into this life that gets to be co-created every day. And that's why I'm so excited to be on this adventure with you, and to just know that we're in it together. And if I can be of assistance, if I can, share my inner light with you at a time where you might be feeling in darkness, that's what I'm here to do. And I also want to have the faith that if I'm feeling in darkness, that someone will want to share their inner light with me until I'm ready to shine my own again. So I think that's the beautiful connected spiral that we get to take part in. And I just have faith that in love and bliss, this will all be, and all is already, beautiful. So until tomorrow, I love you all, and talk to you then. Alrighty, bye-bye.